Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got the open man. It's Heilmann. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts 44-yard line.
Warriors 70. Back to 60. Back to 60.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
The Eagles, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Ward. That's into the hands of Heilmann. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
To throw, here's Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Check, Dragon 60.
And the Titans
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, That's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 60. Mustang. Warriors 70. Go.
To the air again, Ward. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Velus Jones from 10 yards out. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now it's blocked. The Colts have it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head in the other direction.
So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
39-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
First down, Tennessee.
Let's go. Hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On the delay, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
19. Ready.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Well, an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19-18. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Go.
To throw is Ward. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
19 Lions. 18 Raiders. 18 Rams. 79 Broncos.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
43-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick. 18, Buffalo, Bronco leading. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face. There, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Come on. 76, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 43 yards. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around.
70, Hawk 7, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Ward. A check down here to Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On the jump.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
18, Pioneer. Riggs.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In motion right is Ridley. Again, it's Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Slide for the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
16, Titans 13. Jody Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he's given his guys a shot for 8 points as he will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Deputy! Cougar 19! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Sly able to put this one through. And we are all tied at 16 apiece.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You heard my man, the life controller, the love I came and told you. How on my let the journey begin.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Ward, throwing to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it. 19, 19. 19 light. Dragon 6.
Looking to throw. Moore. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Ward now working out of the gun. This is Smith to the ground. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. He sets up the screen to Jones. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 23-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
60 Eagles. Ready,
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Panther 60. Check out.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
70. Check. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Chargers, 19 Lions. Broncos. Go.
Richardson. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football.
Their own 40-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and it looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the gun, Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
And it's third down.
Panther 11. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain at all on the play there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Going for it, here's Ward. He's got the open man, it's Eilmanner. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In motion right is Ridley. Play action. It's Ward. Pass incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 19. 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw again. Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 26. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
The slot man in motion right. To throw, here's Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
The 17-yard line.
Let's go now. 60.
Up the middle, Jones. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Joey Sly kicking off for Tennessee.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. man complete over the middle. It's Warren. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run again. This time it's a duel. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started.
A loss of a yard.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
49-yard line.
Hey, 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Richardson. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Dragon 60. Ready. Cowboy. Mustang 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw this. A dump off for Abdullah. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. Motion. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to the air with Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Down. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
That's another.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Richardson going to change the play here. Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown.
Tyler Warren
From 8 yards out.
And the Colts have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Ward.
Trying to lay one up deep. He's got him in. Complete.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Street.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. He'll be hit down at the 43, 5 yards on the play.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
19. Jones. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Throwing left
side, it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Get it. 60 Bison. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Go.
He's back to throw. Left side, got Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. There's the flash of Abdullah. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
19 sight. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes second and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And he's outbended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Richardson to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's second down and 3.
Come on. Set. 68, 18, 5, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.